welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my update for Deck of Panning. This was created by Emily. She's going to be linked down below, and there will be a link to a spreadsheet that has every possible detail of this project that you could possibly want. It has all of the game boards, I believe the participants, the rules, the dates, the prompt descriptions in English and French, I believe, and I'm sure there's other things in there, but all the details are down there. This is a project that has been 3 or 4 years going now. I started in the beginning. I just cannot remember how many years I've been doing it, but I've been doing it for every year that it has been running. This was created from a TBR, or To Be Read, game that was created by Books by Maddi. She's going to be in that spreadsheet as well. So then Emily went and adapted that TBR game to do it for Project Panning. And I love this project. I love the randomness and the, oh my God, what did I get this time? I love it. I am going to have the game board somewhere on the screen so you can check it out. It is a little intimidating, if I may say so myself. The face cards stay the same for the entire duration of this project. They may change up for the next round, but for this year, it is all going to stay the same. And as you can see on the board, there is a lot of stuff going on there. And then at the bottom there, you see, are you joking? That's if you get the Joker, which hopefully you can see. I've got mine right here, and I'm going to start shuffling them in because I do have to pick some cards this update. So, yeah, that is a product that you do not want to pan for whatever reason. Doesn't mean you hate it. Just means you don't really want to pan it. It could be something that's sentimental and you want to keep it hanging around so you don't want to use it. You don't want to pan it. It could be something that's really hard to pan. You could be intimidated by it for whatever reason. That reason is, your reason. It doesn't have to be anyone else's reason. So that is what that Joker is for. And I'm shuffling it in my very awkward shuffling way. And then I will put the rest of the game board up on the screen so you can take a look at that. I am not going to go over all of the spots on this board, but you can see it has 2 through 10, which is the way the cards run. And then you have your hearts, your diamonds, your clubs, and your spades. And all of those will correspond to whatever cards you pick. And that part of the board will change every single month. So you could get the exact same card month after month after month, and you will probably not get the same prompt unless it's just so weirdly random that it pops up that way. I mean, I suppose it could happen, but it's not likely because there's a lot of prompts. So that is the basic premise of this project. And like I said, there's going to be links down below of everything that you could possibly need for this. So I'm still doing my really awkward shuffling, and I'm dropping cards, but the Joker is still in there, I promise you. I need to go over all of the products that are continuing on, and I have 3 rollouts this time. I have 6 products in here because at one point I did get one of the red aces. I don't remember if it was a heart or a diamond, but that is pick up 2. So basically you are getting an extra product, extra prompt that you have to work on, and I've just kept it that way. Even if I've had rollouts, I'm keeping it 6 as long as it doesn't get too crazy up in here. I'm gonna, if I get another red ace, I'll just work on that many more products, but that's okay. Not a big deal. I'm already working on 6 million other products. What's a few more? All right, so I'm going to put my awkwardly shuffled cards down here, and I'm going to go over everything in the order of the spreadsheet that it came in. The first one was for 3 of clubs, and that called for an eyeshadow. I brought in the Coastal Scents Hot Pot in Canary Diamond. I want to use this 10 times. I have only used it 5 times, so it is going to stay in. I really need to get this in a makeup basket. Same goes for this next product. It's got to get in a basket soon. It was for Jack of Spades, which calls for a powder product. So I brought in the Bare Minerals Mineral Shadow in Snow. And I want to get 5 uses on this. And I haven't used it. It has not been in a makeup basket. And if it doesn't make it in my basket, I don't use it. So I really need to prioritize getting those into a basket. Hopefully I will remember to write that on my list of things I want to add to next week's basket. The next one is actually one of my rollouts, and that was a 5 of Hearts, which the prompt calls for newest, and that doesn't necessarily mean the newest in your entire collection. It could be the newest in any category, and I really wanted to work on this product, and it is the newest, or it was the newest for my eye category, my creams, my eye serums, gels, retinols, that kind of stuff. And this was the Peace Out Retinol Eye Stick. I had been using it sparingly. But then when I brought it into this project, I was like, all right, I'm going to give myself permission to really use this. And I did. And I loved it. And I'm sad that it is gone. I enjoyed this quite a bit. I did use it on my under eyes quite a bit, but I also used it on, I don't know what these 11 wrinkles are called. You know, the mom's gal lines, those things. And it actually does help. I still have them. I'm going to have them, but they're not as deep. And this really helped a lot. So yeah, I'm going to miss this one a whole lot. Next up is the 5 of Diamonds, and that prompt called for a fragrance. Totally forgot to mark this, but this is the 5 Cents Into Deep fragrance, and it is a eau de parfum, I think. I was here last time, and I'm looking through it, and I'm right about here now, so I will have to mark that as soon as I'm done filming. I did not use this quite as much in the past month because I have so many fragrances that I'm working on now, and this one just didn't get the love, but I do think I can probably have this done by the finale. Next up was Jack of Clubs, and again, all the blackjacks are going to be a powder product, so I brought in a literal powder. This is from Huda Beauty. It is the Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder, and this was in Cherry Blossom Cake. It is very pink, which is good because I was using this with some foundations that were a little bit too warm, and it kind of balanced that out for me. I enjoyed this quite a bit. I'm kind of sad that I'm going to be putting it away, but I should probably hold it upright so you can see what it looks like. I brought this in for 30 uses. I got that easily because when it's warm, sometimes I just need to touch up. I get a little shiny here because I'm an oily girl. I loved it. I absolutely love this. I would highly recommend it if you have a foundation that's just a little bit too warm and you don't want to get like a mixer, like a blue mixer. This is great. It is. It will tame down some of that warmth in your foundation. It is great. I love it. I do have another one. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Maybe Cupcake or something that is barely pink, but that one is nice too if you have a paler complexion than I do, because I'm definitely a medium complexion. I think it's Cupcake. I would have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That one is pink as well. It's just a definitely lighter pink than this one. So that one is going to go back into my collection. I will be happy when I get to the point where I can use that on a regular basis. And the very last one that I'm going to talk about before I roll some stuff in, that was Queen of Diamonds. And all of the red queens are pick your space, but it has to be a space within the same suit that is on your queen. So if it's a heart, you have to pick from hearts. Actually, I think all the queens, not just red queens. I'm pretty sure it's all of the queens. It is pick your space, but it has to be the same suit. So if you get a Queen of Hearts, you have to pick from the hearts column. If you get a spade, you have to pick from the spades column, club column. Yes, you see how this is going? And I decided to pick the 6 of Diamonds since I had the Queen of Diamonds, and that was a lip product. And this is the little lip product that I brought in, and it is the Buxom Plump Line Lip Liner in the shade Dolly Danger. And I'm sad that it's gone, but I do have another one. Hopefully you can see it is absolutely gone. That little bit that you see in there is actually the wax that was holding the liner into the pencil. I used every little bit of this that I possibly could, and she is so tiny. Very enjoyable. I do have another one of these in this color in my collection, so I'm kind of happy that I have one done. So I don't need 2 of the same thing, but by the same token, I'm kind of sad that it's done because I enjoyed using it quite a bit. Okay, now I have to get these cards shuffled, and I need to pick 1, 2, 3 new cards to replace my 3 rollouts. I'm going to pull up my little board here so I can see as I draw cards what I am getting into here. Hopefully it's not too crazy. Then once I have my cards drawn, I will go off camera and pick out what I need to pick out, and then I will come back. So let's do this. I'm going to cut the deck and then just take from the top, which it never works well for me. 2 of Hearts, and that is something affordable. I'm okay with that. 8 of Spades, and that is this time last year. And if I'm understanding this one correctly, it is a product that came into your collection, your life, this time last year, so exactly a year ago. All right, and then the very last one, no whammies, yes, 9 of diamonds, and that one is going to be seasonal, which I'm trying to remember exactly how that prompt went, so let me look that up on the spreadsheet. It says nothing, and I think I go through this every time I get seasonal. I think it could be something that you change with your seasons, like some of us like change which color makeups we use in different seasons, or maybe it could be something with a name that sounds seasonal. I don't know. It doesn't say anything, so I think that is kind of open-ended and you can decide for yourself. So this is going to be very interesting to see what I can come up with for that one. So I will go and figure that out, and then I will be right back. That took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, but I do think I have my products now. One of them is a little bit of a stretch, but I'm going to make it work because that's what I need to do. Actually, 2 of them are a stretch. So for the first one, for 2 of hearts, that called for something affordable. I am bringing in the Holy Grail. And this is the Not Your Mother's Naturals Matcha Green Tea and Wild Apple Blossom Shampoo. Had to think of the word. I'm like, what's the word, Jessica? And I want to bring this in for 10 uses. I am working on another shampoo right now, but it never hurts me to have another one to switch off with. But there's no way I can have this done by the end of this project. So I'm just going to get 10 uses on this one. And I think I'm going to enjoy switching off my shampoos. For 8 of Spades, that was this time last year. So something that came into your collection this time last year. This is one I struggled with really, really hard because I went back through all of my PR because I keep everything, like a list of everything. And most of the stuff that I got in PR has already been like completed. It is done. It is out of my collection. I had a couple of things that I got last September that I did declutter to friends or family because they wanted them. So I gave that to them, and I don't think I had anything else. So no purchases. I did have a few things that I still owned, but they're already in other projects. So like I couldn't put those in. I struggled, and I was texting with Dana. I'm like, what do I do? So she had me check October since that's coming up. And again, same problem. And then, so I went back to like July, August. It was hard to tell with the way the PR thing was set up, whether I actually got it in July or August. I probably got it either late July or early August. And I did find a product that I got in PR then because I didn't have any purchases. Like, I don't purchase a lot. I had one purchase last August, and that was for a hair color that I had already used last year. So can't do that. This one was a struggle for me. That's what happens when you don't have a ton of stuff coming in. But it is a very good problem to have. So I went with my July, August PR from last year, and it is this. It is the Glow Recipe. Let me get you the real name here. It is called the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Gloss Balm. And I have used this before. It's got a big name. You can see it's already got pan in it, or jar, whatever you want to call it. And I am going to bring this one in for 10 uses as well because I'm working on another lip mask. So I'll just alternate them, and I will probably have this rolled out by the next update, but it will be fun to use something different for a while. And then the last one, of course, it has to be something that is hard for me to figure out, and that was, the prompt was for seasonal. And again, because the prompt doesn't specify, is it something that has seasonal, like something seasonal in the name, something you use seasonally, something that implies a season, I just kind of went with something that I thought would work. So I am using the sister product to this, and I'm bringing in the conditioner because it is the Not Your Mother's Naturals Matcha Green Tea and Wild Apple Blossom Conditioner. And we know that the blossoms only happen a certain time of year. Pretty sure with apples, it's probably in the summer. Apples are usually harvested late summer, early fall, so I'm thinking it's a summer thing. But, you know, blossoms happen seasonally, so that is why I picked this product. I know it's a little bit of a stretch, but I had to find something that actually worked for this prompt because, you know, I wasn't really sure what to pick. I figured it worked, and, you know, if nobody likes it, then, you know, the painting police can come after me. I'm okay with that. But this is what I've got. I've got 3 new products coming in to work on, 10 uses each. So this shampoo and conditioner, and then the Glow Recipe Balm Gloss. I do have the perfume from 5 Cents still in here, and then the 2 eyeshadows that I need usage on. So this one I need 5 uses on, and let me see, for Canary Diamond, I also need 5 because this one is in for 5 uses total. This one is in for 10 uses total, and I have 5 already. So I need to get those in a basket. I'm going to leave them right here on the side next to my laptop, and I'm going to make a little note of things that I have to put in my basket for next week. So hopefully I will have a decent update for you next month, and hopefully I won't keep knocking things over on my desk. Definitely go check out Emily down below, everyone else that has joined in and all the good stuff. And if you want to get in on this, it's not too late. Just, you know, pick your cards, pick your products, and, you know, have some fun. All right, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on the next video, have a beautiful day.